Hello everyone and good day. My name is Aiden Smale and I'd like to take a couple minutes to talk to you about a very serious and controversial topic. The need to switch from conventional agricultural practices to the safer and more sustainable organic ones. If we continue neglecting our land, air, and water and the entire environment around us for these unsafe farming practices, then future generations will feel the immense consequences that are to come from this. I myself have been practicing organic farming methods on my farm ever since I can remember, and I'm now currently enrolled in the horticulture program at Olds College School. I've not only seen the benefits of organic farming, I've lived them, and I live them every day. Organic farming is better for the environment in so many ways, in so many different ways. It increases the biodiversity of ecosystems around it, as well as builds foundations for new ecosystems to be built right within these semi-naturalized areas, and the products that come from them taste so much better and have so much more nutrition, and you can feel good knowing they come from a sustainable farming practice. Conventional farming practices are a leading cause of species going endangered or extinct even. In order to protect those species, we must stop using such enormous amounts of land for such little variety in plants, and stop using harmful chemicals to treat those plants. Improving yields and profit is not worth having crucial species like bees go extinct and never pollinate for you again. Here we can see a graph representing soil organic matter over time, and we can see that organic in the gray, or conventional in the gray, has less than half of what organic does. Furthermore, the chemicals used from these conventional farms are leached into the water system, where they wreak havoc on the aquatic ecosystems. Petroleum-based fertilizers are a great example, which cause algae blooms, sucking all the oxygen from the water, and everything within it dies. Organic farming does not do this to the environment. No chemicals, no pesticides. The soil and the water are kept very healthy in order to improve yields through natural means. The soil which we use to grow our food is of the utmost importance, and organic matter on a farm is much more. There's at least half as much organic matter on a conventional farm, and this beneficial bacteria tremendously aids the plant. Compared to chemically treated soil, organic is definitely the way to go. With crop rotation and smart farming practices, organic farmers help combat soil erosion even. It was found that on an average organic farm, they had 8 more inches of topsoil compared to chemically treated farms. Here we have healthy black organic topsoil and not so healthy conventional topsoil looking a little gray. It sucks. Conventional farming discourages smart farming practices. Also, to compete with conventional farming, organic growers have to use these smart farming practices, such as mentioned, crop rotation and companion cropping. These are both very common organic practices. Crop rotation helps build up healthy soil by not having one specific species tax needs from the ground in micro and macronutrients, and also prevents diseases from being built up and affecting your crop by switching to a species that would completely resist that disease. Most organic farmers will plant multiple different crops and cover crops for their main crops. Doing so causes more species of insects and animals to be attracted to these semi-naturalized areas. Less chemicals on the plants and the ground results in the flora and fauna around your farm being happier. Having never consumed anything with toxic chemicals, the animals will produce a lot more for you, whether through pollination or pest control. The increase in insects, however, should not be feared, because every negative effect is counteracted by natural pest regulators, such as birds, spiders, and much more. This pest management system doesn't cost you anything and helps the environment at the same time. Here we can see the effects of organic farming on a whole bunch of different species, almost all positive. As mentioned, everything around these semi-naturalized areas is happier and healthier because the producers were never sprayed with harmful chemicals. It protects the entire rest of the food chain going up, and they never are exposed to the harmful effects that may come. We are also much happier when we consume this food, and healthier. Not only does it taste better, but it has way more nutrition in it. In this chart here, we can see organic versus conventional minerals. Organic has almost 3 times more on average. Although it may be more expensive, you get so much more value out of what you purchase, and you know that what you are consuming is a healthy and sustainable product. With the increase in population and the still pressing issue of world hunger, we must take into consideration our environment, our land, our air, and our water if we wish to continue producing for the population. Organic farming does exactly this and more. Although it may not produce as much as conventional farming, it can produce up to 90% of what they do, and we need to take care of our environment in order to preserve what we have. If we can't take care of what we have now, then we won't be able to produce in the future, and organic farming is the only way I see fit to going in the future of agriculture.